Salutations my lovelies, welcome to my channel. My name is Martin, I'm Luclevion. For all my new Atol subscribers, welcome back. Now, as you can see, we are going to be doing a theme which I don't recall making before. It's about Is Your Ex Returning? Now, this can be about your future spouse, a twin flame soulmate, boyfriend, girlfriend. So we are going to try to get as much information as possible. Keep in mind that this is a collective reading, so not everything can resonate, so use your own discernment and intuition and discard the rest of the information. So this video is going to be like a confirmation, guidance, or a brand new information, depending on any of every one of you, and I manifested that this video is going to reach the people who mostly need it. The zodiacal signs which are going to come throughout the reading can be your sun, moon, rising, or Venus sign, or your ex. Numbers can be life paths, angel numbers which you are seeing, somebody's birth date, the date of a month, somebody's like personal year, or the last digit of a home address, street address, or a town, or a country, you get me? So, please excuse me for not posting for around 2 weeks, but you know, with the ending of the Ear of the Snake and the comic with the Ear of the Horse, also I had to take good care of my niece as well, so I had like less time, I was tired, so yeah, but luckily my niece is back in Paris, so yeah. I'm also channeling for homosexuals and heterosexuals couples. Now, I would kindly ask you to give me a like and watch this video for more than 20 seconds, because this is really going to help with the YouTube algorithm, so that the YouTube algorithm can also help me, this video to reach as many people as possible. So thank you very much. This is the most easiest and convenient way to help me, but if you would like to contribute even more, you can leave down a comment, share this video, subscribe to the channel, and click on that notification bell so every time when I post a new video you're going to be notified. Thank you. Now, for those of you who are already acquainted with me and my services, down below you're going to find the time markers, timestamps for the 3 piles, and to jump like to the pick a pile, pick a card, and to see and to go to one of your 3 piles. And for the others, down below you're going to find other valuable information in the description box, such as which tarot and oracle decks I'll be using today, my other social media platforms where I post additional stuff, how to tick me, for which I'll be very much thankful, how to book a personal reading with me. Also, the email address is going to be pinned in the first comment, so in the information box and in the first pinned comment. How to do a pick a card, pick a pile if this is your first time, and at last but not least, I'm not sugarcoating my readings. There I have said it. Now you see this lovely image which Martin from the future has created. You have 3 options: pile number 1, 2, and 3. Take your time, my lovelies. Pause the video if you need it. Now, if you choose all 3 piles because there the messages resonate with you, this is wonderful. We are happy for you, Blaze. But if any of the messages do not resonate with you, do not be bitter, gloomy, or sad, because my readings are usually timeless. That means that in several days, weeks, months, or years you might be guided back to this reading. So that being said, and without any further ado, let's start with pile number 1. Pile number 1, hello, this is your reading. Now I Palo Santoed the space before we starting. Now some protection means to protect us here enough from any unwanted interferences, bad vibes you get me by undesired energies, entities, and people. Sorry for knocking this thing. I'm also going to ring the bell 3 times, so if you're sensitive to sound or wearing your headphones, I suggest wearing down the volume or muting it for a couple of seconds. I'm going to ring the bell 3 times to ward off any left traces of negative influence. Okay, lovely. Let me just check how many cards. Okay, 4 cards. I'm seeing the color blue. I'm seeing the throat chakra. And as immediately as I said it, I'm feeling like this sensation in my throat chakra, like I have like sand in my throat chakra. So something needs to be spoken. I'm getting that things were cut abruptly, like they ended abruptly. Definitely going back. I'm getting a strong confirmation that your ex is coming back. Something about pick whatever resonates. I'm picking the grass wasn't greener, I wasn't right. Several things were like postponed, maybe the wedding, the engagement, about this talk. One of you or both of you felt that you weren't ready, you felt like tired, like different interests. Somebody may be working in the stock market, like in the banks, like with maybe an accountant. And I'm getting Gemini and Cancer as zodiacal signs, as energies. So you or your ex might have it like in your natal chart. 6 of coins. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I'm getting with this card like making a truce, making amendments, and we have this letter, so receiving some kind of a communication. I'm seeing somebody unblocking the other person. If you were blocked all day, reaching out. Something about that you mustn't worry, you're going to meet at the best time, best place, when it's meant for you. I'm seeing an office, maybe you are ex-colleagues or current colleagues, because I'm seeing clearly an office setting. Somebody may love wearing a perfume, like being a perfumist, or working like in the beauty department, like in a mall, in a commercial center. I'm hearing Riyadh, which is the capital of Saudi Arabia, so working together, meeting together, being from there. We have the Hermit with Virgo, so Virgo season could be significant. This card speaks volumes about introspection, healing, balancing your divine masculine and feminine energies. I again heard the throat chakra. So basically this speaks about both of you, or in other cases the other person, like one of you. I'm seeing the rest and rejuvenation card from the oracle cards, from the energy oracle card. So you needed like to rest, to rejuvenate, to meditate, to cleanse, in order to have like this talk. Both of you are preparing to talk. Also, the Hermit speaks about being humble, not lashing out, being open to receive like valued criticism. Somebody's name could be Valentine, Valentina, Valeria. Okay, we have the 3 of Cups. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I'm getting several threads by this card, energetical threads, so pick whatever resonates. For some of you, maybe a third party situation was involved, like a third party was influencing this relationship, this decision, this breakup. For others, I'm getting things are warming up, calling a truce, making amendments. Like I'm seeing you going in a coffee shop, like talking, or something like like very casual, like to thaw the ice between you. I'm seeing the Six of Cups also with this card, so healing, soulmate energy. And this reminds me, now I'm seeing the Three of Pentacles, which speaks about maturity, becoming wiser. You get me? What else? Okay, we have the High Priestess. Lovely. Neptune energy. And we're entering soon the Pisces season. I'm hearing trust your judgment. Many of you may be like psychics, mediums, witches. You had this feeling, you had this gut feeling that your ex is returning. Things are going to get better, mending the relationship. And this is your confirmation, your extra confirmation. That what you have picked for soul, like for sin, foreshadowing for some of you, it's coming. Някой ще си тръгне ли след това? Той група. Да или не, не или да. Някой да се откаже да или не, не или да. Now, I ask if somebody is going to leave the group. Like, if they like come, you talk, you call a truce, you forgive each other and they're vanished, or in 2 days, like, I still have some feelings about my ex, or I'm not sure, so let's separate. I'm not getting this. I'm getting that when your ex returns, it's going to be the best possible time for you. When they have like this healing, this retrospection, they're facing their truths. Also on the timer it was 0808. Check out the central twin flame number. And it's funny that 3 plus 3 equals 6, and we have the Hermit and the High Priestess. Some of you may have an age gap of 3 years, or you may be born 3 years apart or 3 months apart. Somebody may be life path number 3, or they're in their personal 3rd year. We have the Hermit and the High Priestess. Both are like very spiritual cards. I presume that many of you who are watching this video, regardless of about good gender, you may identify as Divine Feminines. So you had this glimpse, this foreshadowing, this this download, let's say, those downloads, that your ex is returning. And when you are like watching yourself, like self-care, self-love, chasing your own goals, not being attached, the person in question who is coming back, I'm getting them that they needed like to face their inner shadows, to heal, to meditate, to grow, to know what they want. If this breakup was their decision or it was influenced, what is in their highest good, essentially. Now let's see with the other cards. Those are in German, but I'm going to translate them for you. I'm seeing a starry night, so in the summer, so somebody's like villa, a country house could be significant. I'm seeing like rural America, like the central states or those who are in the Appalachian Mountains. The summer could be like significant. And with that I'm getting that you're going to talk like for hours. So be prepared. Okay, 3 cards please, Holy Spirit, for pile number 1. About this situation. Verlobung, which is an engagement. Dein Liebesleben erreicht eine neue Stufe der Hingabe. So your love life like begins like a new chapter, let's say. Okay, so we have engagement. Okay, and also with that I'm getting calling a truce. Тия да ги вземете, да или не, или да. Тази да или не, или да. Последно да вземете да или не, или да. Okay, I'm going to take this card. We have past life Beziehung, so a past life relationship. You know each other from a past life. Ihr habt euch schon früher gekannt. So you have met each other like earlier. Okay, lovely. So yeah, coming from the past. Now this may be a past life, or this could also mean like you were in a relationship like in the past, like in your current lifetime, and they are returning to you. Like there is still like chemistry and passion. Hochzeit. Hochzeit. We have wedding. Diese Situation hat mit Hochzeit zu tun. So this situation has to do like with a wedding. So prepare yourself if this is something which you want, like a wedding. I'm hearing the wedding march. For some of you, maybe you broke up or you weren't in an official engagement relationship because they had to get a divorce from their ex-partner if they were like previously married or with a partner. So this is something which they had to resolve. Maybe also on the timer it was 12, 13, 12, 14. Check out this Angel Twin Flame number. They weren't prepared for an engagement or a wedding, and this is why they like run away. I'm getting those scenes. I haven't watched the whole film by the Bright Runner. I think this is how it's called in English, Bogtebeglets, where she left all her spouses, like future to be spouses, on the altar, and she was like kept running. And I'm seeing this scene from the first Sex and the City film, where Big left Carrie waiting for him like to get married, and like with this scene, like I was scared, I wasn't prepared for a wedding, but then for a marriage. But you know, the first scene from the Sex and the City, if you haven't seen it, where if you haven't watched it, you can see like a clip in YouTube, like what is this about. Now let's see with the wisdom of the Oracle. What else do you need to know about this? I'm seeing this card from the Moonology deck. I think it was the new moon or the full moon. I always forget. With Aries, emotions are running high, so a lot of passion, a lot of emotions. Okay, chaos and conflict. We have chaos and conflict with number 33, somebody's biological age, master number, life path number 3. But it was like reversing my deck. Да или не, да или не. Последно, горе или долу. Okay, they need to take it as a reversal. So there were some conflicts, some things which needed like to be mended, to be resolved, in order for both of you like to move forward, like to move on, but in the sense like the Six of Swords, but not to to move on from each other, not to be attached. They like to heal, to meditate, to focus on their self, and you to yourself, like to be prepared, to be wiser, mature enough, you get me, to face your fears. Beyonce could be significant as a music, because I heard like Fears, like Sasha Fierce. I'm getting Sasha from Bratz, so Bratz could be significant as well. We have Treasure Island with number 9, life path number 9. Nines indicate life path number 9. Nines indicate an ending of a cycle, Treasure Island. So turtles could be significant, going on a tropical island. Maybe you are going to meet or live in the Caribbeans. Pirates of the Caribbean could be significant. So Treasure Island, understanding that you were their treasure, like in the pile of common gold, let's say. What they have missed. Also, I'm getting this with the energy of the Nine of Cups and the Eight of Pentacles, like abundance, opulence, manifestations coming into fruition. Something which you definitely have manifested, prayed for the other person as well. I'm hearing I'm getting this very strong energy. I'm seeing somebody like smiling, laughing from your spirit guides. Like, you thought that this person, or like, they're saying you thought that your ex was returning or your ex was going back to you to call a truce, to speak things over, to have this like peace agreement. I see like a white flag being waved, but I'm seeing like a red heart in the center of the red flag. Like essentially, it's so funny because you thought that things were over. They're just coming back, you know, to have like this talk, not to feel revengeful, vengeful, you get me, bitter. But things are going to get like deeper, like marriages, weddings, healing relationships, mating the bond. And I'm seeing this scene from Disney's Brave, where Merida cut the tapestry, like she divided the tapestry with her mother. And if you haven't seen the whole film, please do. So they had like this huge argument falling up, I think it was the phrase, you can correct me down below, with her mother. But a lot of things like happened, but at the end Merida mended the bond. She literally like mended the tapestry, she sewed the tapestry, and the bond was mended. So something about somebody's ego, pride, not seeing things. I'm getting blocked heart chakra as well. Yeah, I'm loving, and I think this is the first kind of time when we're having this card. We have regeneration with number 46, somebody's biological age. I also forgot to say the 9th of September, somebody's birth date. The 6th of June, and now we have the 10th of October, which is Libra. Life path number 10, not life path number 1, regeneration. You see like how this was like burnt? There was some kind of a lava, an explosion, a wildfire, but it's raining. It's raining, it's God's help, and this tree is being like regenerated, it's growing anew. Lovely. We are loving this. Now I'm going to draw 6 cards. There are like messages from them, their higher self, you get me, so pick whatever resonates in this card dress. We're going to finish with the story cubes. So I'm so happy for you. Yeah, things are mending. Also, I'm not intending those readings to be longer than 30 minutes, so if you would like some extra messages, some personalized reading with channeled names, time frames, more messages, you can book a personal reading with me via the email address down below in the first pinned comment and the description box. Okay, 6 cards, please. Holy Spirit for pile number 1. We have separation, that's interesting. Reverse da ini da ini ne ini da da ini ne ini da. It's funny because sometimes when I draw those cards and they have a completely different message, I immediately receive like in my head like a continuation. So I heard with this separation is over. It's nearing, it's going to be over. So, and also they told me to put it as a reversal. Cancer, Taurus energies, Gemini are quite strong. So over emotional. This card is in reversal. There is your confirmation now. Now we have, I read my tarot cards to find out more about you. But it came out as reversal. Da Emily. Da ili ne. Ne ili da. Da ili ne. Ne ili na. Posledno. In the past, but now no. Da ili ne. Ne. Okay, with that I'm getting, because I'm getting mixed feelings. Like maybe in the past they had a tarot reading by themselves for this situation, or they might have went to a tarot reader. But now I'm getting that they don't need another tarot reading about you, about this topic, this polemic, because I already know the answer. I have received the guidance. I'm getting like strong confirmation. I'm feeling my third eye chakra and my crown chakra, so receiving this information. So For some of you, they have sought the help and the guidance of a tarot reader in the past about this theme, but now are not, and this card just flew and it fell. I'm hearing that they have really fallen for you. I wish things could be different, yeah, and this is why they are returning to you, to mend the bond. Okay. Okay, those are too many cards. Тия двете да ги взема ли да или не или да, а другите да или не или да. So they tell me to take those two cards. I want to taste you on my lips. Okay, so if you have kissed, they want to taste your lips again. If you haven't kissed, they want to kiss you. Now it's funny because with my bracelets, maybe some of them are started like to wear bracelets. I have like lapis lazuli and amethyst. I don't know if you could see them. I miss us. Okay, they miss you. You miss them. They miss you being in a relationship. Lovely. And now let's draw the last card. It came out as a reversal. Let's see it. I know you are my twin flame. Okay, some of you are twin flames. The divine counterpart or soulmate, let's say. Да или не. Нагоре или надолу. So, okay, twin flames, there is your confirmation, lovely. On the screen it was 20, 22, 26 or 27. Check out this angel twin flame number. Now, let's see with the dice. We're going to zoom in. Okay, we have the sorting hat, so something also Harry Potter significant, so some of you needed like to be I think this is the sorting hat. No, this is the sorting hat. So this is like Harry Potter. Some of this name could be Harry or Potter. Pottery could be significant. But I'm getting with this that some kind of things needed like to be sorted out. We have Dumbledore. So receiving the guidance like from God, from a male figure, a divine masculine, like an uncle, father, an older brother, an uncle, a cousin. So getting this help. We have Hermione and Harry. So somebody's name could be Hermione. They could be your favorite Harry Potter characters. You know how many times Hermione helped Harry, to see things like in his trials, with his magic. So you may have a girlfriend, like a divine feminine energy around you who has also like helped you or helping this situation. We have Hagrid, again with this divine energy. Somebody may have like facial hair, body hair. They could be like quite hairy. I'm getting Arabic, like Middle Eastern type of features, maybe Indian. We have the Sword of Gryffindor, which reminds me of the Ace of Swords. So like cutting the truth, like getting to the truth, cutting through the illusions. Some kind of a triumph, communication is coming in. We have this bed, so somebody's like sleeping. So again, rest and rejuvenation, or maybe this is your sign that you need to rest and rejuvenate or something, or somebody was like not putting enough in this relationship. They were like lacking off, like they were slacking off, you get me. 9 3/4. Okay, so traveling, going somewhere by train, meeting during a flight or a train. Something could happen in 9 3/2 weeks. And I'm getting this, I don't know if you have heard it, like this meme. I've seen it like in Instagram, like she's a 10 but she's a 9 3/4, like about something, and this was a reference. So if you see such like if references in for your page in Instagram or TikTok, there's a sign. We have the snowy owl. I'm going to check the spiritual meaning of the owl. So communication, messages, somebody returning. Also, somebody may have a birthday during the winter months. They may be a winter baby. They love the winter months because we have the snowy owl. Let's see with our spiritual meaning. Wisdom, knowledge, change, transformation, intuitive development, and trusting the mystery. They are tied to the spiritual symbolism of death, which brings about new beginnings with a higher understanding and evolved perspective. Owls can show up when you are being asked to listen to your intuition, so listen to their intuition. I'm getting with the death, like the death card. So this resurrection, this new beginning is coming out for you. So yeah, anything else? Да или не, не или да. Последно ли нещо? Да или не, не или да. So okay, my lovelies, I am not picking anything else. Also on the timer it was 2629. Check out the essential twin flame number. I think you got like your confirmation. You see me like shuffling with the dice. They are coming back. They, or you may think like it's only like calling a truce, speaking things over, and they are going to go away from me and vice versa. No, things are going deeper, especially since we have a divine counterpart. I miss us. So yeah, okay my lovelies, I'm going to leave your link right here. I hope that the message resonated. If so, please give me a like, comment down below and subscribe to help me boost and grow my channel. My name is Martin Lukevian. I had the pleasure of being your personal guide and reader for today. I'm wishing you all the very best of luck. Writing down below how things are turning out for you, my darlings. Don't forget that you can always book a personal reading, how I said it, and don't forget that I love you, love yourself, and I'll meet you next time. Bye bye. Salutations. Pile number 2, this is your reading. Now I Palo Santo the space before we started. So now I'm going to put some protection mist to protect us here now from any unwanted interferences by entities, people, and energies. And also I'm going to ring the bell 3 times to ward off any left traces. So if you're sensitive to sound or wearing good headphones, I suggest lowering down the volume or muting it for a couple of seconds. I'm going to ring the bell 3 times. Okay, lovely. Some water. Some of you may need to hydrate, to drink plenty of water, or to moisturize your skin. This is what I'm getting. I'm seeing a lizard, and now a snake, a viper. Let me just check. Тук човекът, техният бив ще се върне ли? Да, да или не, не или да. 50 на 50. Има ли тук нещо такова? Да или не, не или да. Изобщо няма. Да или... Изобщо няма да се върне. Да или не, не или да. I'm sorry to tell you about this pile number 2, but how I said it in the intro, I'm not sugarcoating my readings. I'm not feeling that this person is going to come back to you. And since I saw like a lizard, a viper, like a snake, and with that hydration, I'm feeling too clingy. Now this is going to be a bit trigger. I'm getting the impression that you may cling on people, like to attach yourself to people. But I'm hearing from God because I'm hearing like you are a good deed, like in the sense that you are a good boy or a girl, emotionally available, like an empath, a healer. I'm hearing some of you like literally like excelling, saying, oh my god, like finally I have my confirmation. So if the messages do not resonate, choose another pile, but this is what I'm picking up. So now I'm hearing Taylor Swift song, Never Coming Back Together. So for some of you this may be like a confirmation, like maybe you had like some hopes, let's see, but no. This wanted to come out. We have the Queen of Wands, Sagittarius, Aries. I'm seeing like a puppeteer, like a puppet. Pile number 2, regardless if you are aware of this or not, but I'm getting that you're going through a glow up, like you are blossoming like a flower. You are in the sense of like with the tail of the ugly duckling. I'm not saying that you are an ugly duckling, but you know, with the ugly duckling who like considered, I think it was a he or she, like it considered itself like to be ugly, like not unconventionally beautiful. He was like, it was sad and envious, but then at the end of the story it turned into a beautiful swan, like one of the most beautiful. Okay, okay, sorry, I stopped because with the swan I'm seeing two swans. I'm seeing clearly the two swans card. So you may be drawing your true divine counterpart, your soulmate, or your twin flame. I'm hearing that this person needed like to get away from the picture in order for you to finally meet or reunite with your divine counterpart. This is the card of which I am talking about. And when I was going with the ugly duckling, like you are like beautiful, you're blossoming, you are not playing by somebody else's rules. And this may be something which may have triggered this person, like this vibe, like това кармична връзка ли е? Да или не? Не или да? I'm getting that, yeah, this was да взема ли да или не, не ли да? Like a karmic relationship. We have the Knight of Cups. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I'm getting that this relationship, because all relationships teach us something, good or bad, about us, about other people, is that pile number 2, I'm saying this like with my hand on my heart, sincerely, but I think pile number 2 that you weren't used to loving thyself. You were like, I'm hearing like, you were so used to like serving others, pouring their own cup, filling their own cups instead of yours. So this is like teaching you that you needed like to pour your own cup, to fill your own cup, to satisfy your own needs, that you also need to put your, like first and foremost, to put yourself first, like in a healthy egoistic way, like not full egoist, like maybe this other person. And with the Queen of Wands, you like watching your beauty, you are blossoming, you're having this glow up. And when I was going like with the puppeteer, is that they couldn't like control you anymore. Somebody's name could be Alejandro, Alexander, 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 like Sasha, Alex, Alexandra, Alessandro, because I heard Lady Gaga's song like Alejandro, don't let me go. But nevertheless, I'm getting you being like a bit like sad, pal number 2. Some of you may be like still delusional. There is no shame in that, but I'm really feeling this very like liberating energy. I'm feeling, okay, I have the answers, I have my confirmation. I'm going to move on from this. Yeah, we have the 8 of Wands. This separation needed to happen. This person needed like to exit your life, to break up or get a divorce, in order for things to start like moving, like with the energy of creation, like with your divine masculine energy. Maybe for some of you, your creation energy, like your sacral chakra, may have been like blocked because of this like relationship. I'm hearing that the give and take weren't equal. It was like the one side was giving, the other was taking. I'm getting some that they may have been like some wonderful moments, like moments of sincerity, of emotions, of happiness. But I'm getting them like, I'm hearing they are being dull, like I'm seeing them like fading away like an old photograph. Like it was nice in the moment, it's nice to cherish them, but it's not something like which is going to be sustainable. Let's see with the other card, and it failed. Върна ли да или не или да? We have the sun. We have the sun with Leo, and it came out as a reversal, like На къде трябва да си? Да или не. Yeah, as a reversal. Let me just show you again with a card. Yeah, things were stagnant. There was like no more happiness. You weren't like fulfilling your dreams, your goals. It's like being with your person, like I'm seeing it energetically, it was like being in a house with the blind phones down. The sun wasn't coming, the sunlight wasn't coming in, the air wasn't like fresh. And the sun card is the most positive card, and since we have it in a reversal, it speaks volumes. They're showing me a sunflower. Maybe your sunflower is your birth flower, maybe you love them eating like sunflower seeds, but they're showing me you as a sunflower by number 2 looking towards this other person, but then you find out that they were just like reflecting the light of the sun, so you needed like to turn away from each other so you could face the sunlight, like source creativity. Нещо тежко има ли тук, да? Или... Нещо тежко има ли идва, да? Или не, да? Да или не? I'm getting that this person has moved on from you, pal number 2, like to the next like person. Maybe they're in a relationship, they may be dating. I'm not sensing them like being too concerned, thinking about you. Maybe from time to time like something brings up a memory, but I'm hearing it's time to move to the next person, like the lesson has been worth, like the lifestyle, like the lifestyle lesson, the karmic lesson. Let's see with the other cards. Those are in German, so I'm going to translate them. Translate them for you. Three cards, please. Das Wort ist wert. Göttliches Timing bestimmt dein Lebensleben. So, divine timing is at play. And yeah, in your love life, we have these angels, like you are protected by your angels. This is like a very protected relationship. Like it was like a very teaching relationship. I'm hearing like very telling, something in those lines, like very telling. And I'm getting like the clouds are drifting away, like the sun is shining. For some of you, I'm getting that your separation breakup might have been like recent, like several days or weeks. But I'm getting that the energy is clearing, like the fog is lifting, like literally like with the Palo Santo. You're thinking clearer, you're in Belde, which means like soon. Entscheide klar, was du willst, damit es jetzt zu dir kommen kann. So you need to choose and to say like to the universe, like what do you want, like who do you want, so that this person can come into your life. Like the time is now to manifest a new person, like your divine counterpart, to come towards you, to be with them. And yeah, this did teach you about what you truly wanted in a relationship, what was meant for you. Da ili ne. And it's funny because this card just like turned in and my YouTube, like the screen of my phone just like was like light, like it pop up. Sorry, just to fix this because I hate a messy space. Yeah, maybe like with this person it was a very messy relationship, but now you are like seeing better, you're like feeling better. And the card which came out and of the others is Achte auf die Warnsignale, so beware of the red flags. Die Zeichen warnen dich, so yeah, the signs are warning you. So you had the signs, you see the signs. It's funny because part number 2, long story short, last year and up now recently, when the year of the snake was ending, I finally saw the covers of some of the people in my life who I thought that they were like genuine friends, that they were like sincere, like they were here for the long run. But it turned out that they were like karmics teaching me something, that they only viewed me as not as a person with his own feelings, but as an object, like an object in the public domain. Like they can come and go whatever they feel like, use me, because of my talents, because of my help and generosity, yada yada yada, like with the sun. And I was pouring in the wrong relationships. But now, after those things started coming out, and I'm seeing that I'm much better, I breathed, I am not going to waste any more of my time, of my love, and even my finances for those people. I'm finally starting to see like the red flags. Like there were so many like red flags which I tried to ignore, to push away, like, no, yeah, we have our moments, it's okay, we, like, everybody has their moments, their ups and downs, but we are here for the long run. They love me and I love them, and you get me. So I was going to say with this that you are like seeing and noticing like the red flags, like, oh my god, so many red flags, like they were giving me this energy, these vibes. Also on the timer it was 1444, check out this angel twin flame number. Also you may be a part of the 1044s, with this number. Yeah, from the chosen ones, like a StarSeed, Lightworker, Healer, Clairvoyant, Psychic, Medium, you get me. So this is why those things were like cleared. Let's see with the other cards. Yeah, this is like a confirmation and a liberating energy. For some of you I'm getting they may come back just to like talk things over, like apologize, say things. For some of them. We have fork in the road with number 13, so the 13th of April could be significant, which is Aries. Life path number 4. Yeah, your personal fourth year. But the dreaming like to take it as a reversal. So if there was like a fork in the road, there is no more. The path is clear. You feel your energy. You don't feel stagnant. You feel ready. Двете да или да или не или да. We have two cards with number 45, time to go, to let things go. Somebody's biological age, the 9th of September, which is Virgo or Taurus, the 9th of May. It's coming. Life path number 9, time to go. And the other card, and yeah, with the colors, why with number 31, space biological age. The 31st of April, if there is like a 31st, or the 30th of April, which is Taurus again. Life path number 4, why? And with how similar are the colors, you seeing the light, you were like in this stagnation, in this like, I'm getting like twilight zone, like no-go zone. But now, like, why you are receiving the answers, you're seeing the truth, why were you together, why certain things had like to play out, why you needed like to let them go. Like, time to go, let it go, like Elsa. And yeah, you're moving, I'm seeing the Six of Swords, like you're moving, you're not feeling stagnant, you're not in this place of like nothing is moving, everything stays still. Yeah, it's how to say it. Everything stays still. I think it was in the second film, like Frozen 2. It was at the beginning when it was autumn and they were seeing like everything is staying still. how Elsa and Dana wanted everything to stay still, but they saw that things need like to move, to develop. Let me think Alcohalan, like the frozen river, which is like one of the main plots in Frozen 2. The memories stay there, the lessons. But you, like, just like Elsa, you needed to find yourself by number 2 to move on, to move away. Now I'm going to draw 6 cards, which are messages from them and their higher self. Pick whatever resonates and discard the rest. But yeah, empowering yourself, pouring into your own court, like the ball, it's in your court. Healing, which is going to help like manifest your divine counterpart to be with them. And we're going to finish with the story cubes. Separation. We had this card in pile number 1, but it was a bit different. We have separation. It's over or happening? It's happening. Da Irine. Okay. But unlike pile number 1, they tried me to take it. It's funny because it came out upright, but I was guided to take it as a reversal, and here it's the other way. It came out as a reversal. So separation, you are separated. I keep hearing like a snake, a viper. Maybe some of you were like us, like some of you may be a snake, or your ex like a snake in the Chinese zodiacal year. And this may have happened like literally several days ago, weeks, where we were still at the end of the Chinese zodiacal year of the snake. I keep dreaming of you. Okay, we have that. Messages. Okay. You are in my dreams. Okay, we have you are in my dreams. Like saying a goodbye. Getting more information, like maybe 5D, like, you know, in your astral travels, like giving yourselves like those, like this permission, like to talk things over or to find the lesson. I need you sexually. Okay, so they may need you like only like sexually. Like I'm not getting like a emotional attachment or emotional availability, but maybe like the sex was amazing, this was like your lesson, and they miss you like sexually because you gave them the drive. But I'm getting, but by the whole thing I'm getting like it's a desert, like you feel like unwatered, and this is like why at the beginning I said that you need to hydrate yourself, to moisturize. Because like it's a relationship where it's only sex, like it's not going to be like very sustainable. Because long story short, they are 3 pillars for the perfect relationship, like for 2 people to stay together. The first one is the sex life, the second is the love, and the 3 is the friendship. And is something if one of those columns at least it's missing, things will not stay. Have 2 more. Okay, we have I am not available, so they like have moved on, they are in another relationship, nevertheless that they want you sexually. And stop gossiping about me. Okay, something about gossip, about rumors, they don't like it. Maybe you don't like it. Oh, and 1 card I didn't pick it up. Let's see with the story cubes. I'm seeing the invisibility cloak. So something it's hidden. The answers are going to be revealed to you. Maybe they weren't like emotional available. They were hiding secrets. They were not being like very expressive or true to you, and this may have led like to the separation. We have Draco Malfoy. Funny because I'm wearing my Slytherin sweater. So they may have been like Draco Malfoy And it's funny with the Viper. Yeah, Slytherin, like, ambitions, their own goals. We have Hermione. Maybe you were like Hermione and Draco, like the lion and the snake. You were like powering. You were like more emotional, available, mature. They were not. We have 9 3/4, which came out in pound number 1 as well. With that, I'm getting, maybe you have met like on a train ride. Maybe you are driving home after the separation. Maybe you have moved in together, like, or you from your home city or vice versa. With the 9 3/4, yeah, we have Draco, like we have Lucius Malfoy. So a father figure could have been important or significant, like in this separation. Like maybe they were like a daddy's boy. 24 and 2402 was on the timer. Check out this Angel Team Flame number. We have Hagrid. Or maybe they have been like a bit like soft, like a softie. Like a very good heart, but they weren't like the partner which you were looking for. Okay, we have the door, the Great Hall, and a telephone booth. So you might receive a phone call. Maybe you have broken up via a phone call. New doors are opening for you, I'm getting. New opportunities. And we have the Mandragora, like with the Fatal Cry. Maybe some of you are into flowers, like botanicals, like botanists. But the Mandragora has a Fatal Cry to everyone who hears it. The Fatal Cry, maybe they cried a lot, maybe you cried a lot. It was just too much. Or a father figure, like this could be an uncle, father, an adoptive father, an older brother, sibling, cousin, a nephew could like confront, like comfort you, like it's okay, you don't need to be with them, this is life, time to move on. 9 3/4. Yeah, with 9 3/4, like things weren't like complete, they were like missing something. It was like, again, it wasn't like a very full relationship, it was like 50%. You had your good moments, but I keep hearing Taylor Swift song like we are never getting back we are never getting back together. How you said you miss me. For some of you, maybe I'm being guided, maybe some of them are going to come back, but you're not willing to take them back. You're saying, sorry, we are not getting back together ever. I'm moving on with my life. I'm hearing Bon Jovi, it's my life, now or never. We're gonna live forever. No. So rock and roll could be significant, Bon Jovi. Now I'm hearing this in Spanish. Se acabó, se terminó, like it's over. And I'm getting this from Deuce, a lot of snake symbolism. Like, from that scene from Monster High, New York could be significant, but when Deuce broke up with Cleo, like they was singing it's over. But I'm getting here in the sense like it was over, you were sad, they maybe have been sad or not, but now you're like empowered. Maybe you had a past life in ancient Egypt, and your karmic, like your soul contract was like there to teach you what you truly wanted in love, to power in your own cup, to glow up, not to let other people to control you, to manipulate you, to keep you at bay. And that you wouldn't, like you didn't want only like a good sex, you wanted like friendship, you wanted love, you wanted a commitment, equality, friendship, love, you get me? The big deal. And yeah, how the Mandragora Cry could kill people, but when they were like seedlings, it only like knocked people for a couple of hours. So you receiving like the call of the Mandragora, like you're waking up, like this was your wake up call. Like, oh my god, what am I doing here? Thank god that we're separated. I need my person, I'm going to manifest my person. You get me, да? Нещо друго има ли да или не ли да? Okay, my lovies, I'm not picking anything else, so I'm going to finish right here. I hope that the message resonated. If so, please give me a like, comment down below, and subscribe to help me boost and grow my channel. My name is Martin Cleviant. I had the pleasure being your person and reader for today, my lovelies. Write it down below how things are turning up for you. Don't forget that you can always book a personal reading with me to get more like channel messages from your divine counterpart, the person who is coming, like their names, time frames, you get me, via the email address down below in the first pinned comment and the description box. And do not forget that I love you and love yourself, and sorry for being like this, but this is what I'm picking up. I'm not here to sugarcoat, I'm here to help and guide you. So okay, yeah, I love you, bye bye. So that's just my lovelies, bound number 3, this is your reading. Before I started recording, I Palo Santo'd the space. I'm going to put some of my protections to protect us here and now from any unwanted interferences by spirits, people, entities and energies. And also I'm going to ring the bell 3 times, so to ward off any left traces of that unwanted energies. So if you're wearing your headphones or you're sensitive to sound, I suggest lowering down the volume or muting it for a bit. Okay, we are starting. Okay, lovely. Да, или... Връщат ли се? Да, или... Не, или да. 50 на 50 или 100%. 50-50, да, или... Не, или да. 50 верс някакви връщат, други не, да, или... Да, или не. Не, или да. Какво е? Тях ли зависи, да, или не? Okay, my lovelies. I just wanted to make sure. I'm getting that in your pile it's 50-50, so 50% of them are coming back, 50 aren't coming back, so pick whatever resonates. I'm getting that this mostly depends on you. If you would like to take them back, if not... No, pardon me for a second. Тези връщат ли се всичките, за да могат после да се решат 50 на 50? Всичките връщат ли се в тази група? Да или не, или да. So okay, yeah, so not everybody is coming, but those who are coming, it's up to you if you are going to accept, like, to be again in a relationship or not. So it's a very, like, it's not set in stone. Interesting, those 2 cards just like came out. Върнали да или не, или да. Okay, we have the Ace of Wands. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. This is passion, this is a new beginning. Whatever you choose, my lovely, spawn number 3, a new passionate beginning awaits you. We have the roses. Somebody may have called you on Valentine's Day, reach out to you, like violets are red, roses are red, violets are blue, honey is sweet but not as sweet as you. As cheesy that seems. Yeah, okay, we have the 5 of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Now, I said something very strange. I started like saying something and it sounded like Yaka, which in Bulgarian means like cool, but like strong, cool. It depends on the context. Like, so somebody's like cool, awesome, they find you like this, or vice versa. But we have the 5 of Cups, which is some of you may be natural born witches, you may identify as a witch. With the 5 of Cups there is some kind of unfinished business. If the 2 remaining cups need to be turned down, to be spilled, or we're going to start a new, like we're going to start building a new our relationship. There's something about, so for some of you, you may be a part of the LGBTQ, like one of you was afraid of their true sexuality, or they were afraid of experimenting with their sexuality, what they truly wanted. Like maybe if they were like into more hard sex, like BDSM, you get me. Да ги върна ли да или не, не ли да? Оставям ли ги да или не? Връщам ли ги тука? Да или не, не или да? Взимам ли ги да или не, не ли да? Okay, this was fast. We have the Six of Wands, which is about victory, about triumph. Now, this may sound a bit like cheesy, but I'm hearing like, listen to your heart. Nevertheless, if you accept them or not, if they come back or not, you're going to be the winner. All sides win, like, whatever road you choose, you're going to win. You're going to reach your destination, your final destination. Somebody may be into horror films. I'm hearing falling off maybe with your ex. He or she was mostly into horror films, you were not. And this was like one of the things. Also on the camera it was all 5, all 5. Check out this angel team film number, but 5s are a sign of liberty, freedom. Maybe those were like some of the points where you didn't meet, like they were into horror films or they weren't, and you get me. You weren't on the same page. And now we have Four of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. However the situation plays again, it will give you peace, it will give you peace of your mind, like tranquility, serendipity, tranquility, peace. You're going to feel at peace. Okay, they're telling me to take this card like here, it's peeping. Something which you're now at the end of the reading. We are going to be getting 6 cards which are not messages from them. What they're going to tell about you, the 9 of Coins. So what are they going to tell you, like Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, is that they see you as this like empowered woman or man, like shining bright, this glow up, like you don't need them, you like happy, perfectly happy being on your own, something in those lines. Or they're going to tell you like, I feel much happier, like we weren't meant to be together. Like, yeah, nothing personal. Хромично ли е? Тук да. Да или не? Не или да? 50-50, да или не? I'm getting that this is like 50-50. It was a karmic relationship. It was meant to teach you something. Or, if you want to be together, if you want to be on the same page, like this is why you strive for, it's going to be let's be in the 9 of Coins type of energy, like the 9 of Pentacles. So, building this. Now, it's funny because prior to your reading, I was listening to Bette Midler's like song Tell Him, and this like came up into my mind. So you can listen Tell Him by Bette Midler, like tell him. So there's something things which you need to tell him or her. Let me just check the lyrics. Somebody's like whispering, Whisper in the Air song. Whisper in the Air song. There is a whisper by Angela Evans, probably. You may communicate with music. There is a whisper in the air, a whisper in the air. And if you wonder where your voice sits, it's right beside your heart, so speaking from your heart. Tell him, Bette Midler. Relics. Yeah. I know something about love. You gotta want it bad. If that guy's got into your blood, go out and get him. If you want him to be the very part of you that makes you want to breathe, here's the thing to do. Tell him that you're never gonna leave him. Tell him that you're always gonna love him. Tell him right now. So this is like significant, but nevertheless, how I need to drink some water. I'm feeling like a bachelorette. Somebody's throwing a bachelorette party. You're going to a bachelorette party. Are you going to be? I'm feeling the bride to be. Sorry, with the throat chakra. There is something about you telling him or her how you truly feel. If you want to be together, if not, if you love them, if you fancy them, if you want to take things, to turn things up a notch, Oh, what was this phrase? Oh. It just slipped my mind. You know that phrase when it's about when two people are like marrying? You know, with the red string. How was this card in the Oracle? Not up a notch. Tie the knot. Yes, this. To tie the knot, you have to tell him or her. Now, let's see with the Romance Angels by Dorian Virtue. They're in German, so I'm going to translate them. Please, angels, Holy Spirit, Spirit Guides of Power number 3. What is the concoction? What is going on? What do my favors from pile number 3 need to know right here, right now? Gib dir die Mühe. So, like, make the first step, basically. Große Liebe ist es wert, dass du deine inneren Führung folgst und entsprechende Schritte unternimmst. So, the big love is, it's worthy when you follow your inner like feelings and take certain steps, essentially. So, nevertheless of what you are doing or going to do, you need to take those steps towards one and another. Yeah, tell him that you're gonna love him forever. Tell him. Yeah. You can listen to that song. It's like quite catchy. It's quite swell. It has got a good beat to it. I'm getting Cheap Thrills by Sia as well. It's going like to get you in the mood. If you need some encouragement. Donne-moi la force de le dire, de lui dire tous les... Okay, some of you may be French speakers. France could be significant. So many cards. Да или не или да. Последно. Да, взимам ли или връщам? This was interesting. So with how many possibilities and the batteries is going to fall down? Luckily, I don't need to change it. Dies könnte die richtige sein, so this can be the right one. Du bist dem Liebespartner, den du suchst, bereits begegnet. Like du bist dem Liebespartner, den du suchst, bereits begegnet. So you are ready to manifest to bring the Liebespartner, like the love partner. So again, he could be, she could be, it could be. Maybe there is such a song. It could be. Okay, one last card, please. Also with Gib dir die Mühe, I'm getting that nevertheless you have to make sure if like what are their true feelings towards you, their true intentions, yours, what has to be done. For some of you, I'm getting maybe there wasn't like a closure, maybe things ended up abruptly, quite out of the blue, and I'm seeing this scene from Sex and the City. I think it was from the 4th season. I have to watch the series again. I have only watched season 1 like from A to Z, and it was eons ago. But I think it was in the 4th season when Carrie got dumped by a stick-me note, and the stick-me note was, sorry, I can't, don't hate me. Maybe something like this happened to you, and you're like furious. This was exaggerating, no, aggravating. It's obnoxious, it's awful. Някой от двете, да. Или не ли да, тази да. Той шунг. Да или не ли да. Okay, we're having this card. It's very strange. Again, how am I making sure listening to my intuition? We have Täuschung. I have to check it out, what does it mean, but I think jemand in dieser Beziehung, wir bringen sein wahres Selbst unter eine Maske. So somebody in this relationship needs to show their true face because they actually are wearing a mask. So Täuschung, I think, be careful. Not sincere. Was bedeutet Täuschung? Illusion, yeah.
Täuschung.
Illusion, Täuschung, illusion. I'm also getting, when I was searching for the translation, yeah, somebody is literally going to show their true colors, their true face, but also you're going to find out something about this person. Somebody's going to spew something up, you're going to have a dream, a download, an inner guidance, something in those lines. Let's see with the other cards. So it depends on you. Before you act, make sure that you have the whole truth or the necessary truth to make the decision. That could be the right one, but nevertheless you have to make this step. Okay, 3 cards please, Holy Spirit, for this situation. Building blocks. Okay, with 28, somebody could be 28 years old. The 28th of October, which is Scorpio. Life path number 10 or number 1. I'm getting 2 meanings with this card. Maybe there were like many blocks, many masks, many facades, many illusions, many walls. Somebody wasn't quite sincere and this led to the falling out, breakup, divorce, you get me? Or it's required for you if you are going to be together, like to build together, like to build a strong foundation, to build a house together. I think how birds build their nests, like I may be wrong, but I think that majority of birds, like the male and the female, are building together like their home. So this could be significant. Okay, we have new... Okay, we have 2 cards. We have new life with 39. Somebody's biological age. 14... The 14th of May, which is Taurus. No, why 14? It's 12. Okay, but the 14th of May could be significant. Taurus. 12. The 12th of March, which is Pisces, which is coming up. Life path number 1. A new life awaits you. Regardless of both of your decisions, a new life awaits you, my lovelies. Orphaned. We have Orphan with number 5, the 5th of May. Life path number 5. Maybe you felt like orphaned, like betrayed, like backstabbed, you felt sad. Or maybe this person or you are coming from an orphanage, so sorry about that. Insecurities. But with orphanage, again, you need to choose yourself first and foremost. You need to power in your own cup. It's very similar to pounds number 1 and 2, especially 2. Take good care of yourself is what I'm picking up. With orphaned, you may feel both like backstab, hurt, and you need to resolve this so to have this new life. Now I'm going to draw, because the time is going up and I feel a bit tired, 6 messages from the message cards. So pick whatever resonates and discard the rest. Six messages, please, Holy Spirit, for pile number 6. The passion is strong. Okay, so there is a strong passion between you. They say that the passion is strong, and we literally have the Ace of Wands. 5 more cards, please. Get over me. Okay, For those of you who need to finally put an end to this situation, like to get a closure. Fuck buddies, nothing more, okay. Maybe this was like one of the problems, like it was only about sex similar to pound number 2 and nothing more. Yeah, the passion is strong, fuck buddies. But maybe for some of you this is going to change, like finally I have feelings but I had issues, I wasn't emotionally available but I'm now available, I'm seeing the King of Wands and the King of Cups. So not only about passion but emotions. I'm hurting. Exactly what we said with the Morphin kit. Uno niño huerto, una niña huerta, I think. No huerta. Block, we have block, maybe they have blocked you, or you're going to unblock them. We have building blocks. With that, yeah, many things were like blocking you. Just friends. Or maybe you have like been just friends, or maybe this person is coming back to say like, yeah, sorry, we weren't meant to be a girlfriend, boyfriend type of a deal. Maybe just like friends. You know, sorry, accept me back. So yeah, again, it depends on every one of you what you decide, what is the situation. Now, this is a collective reading. If you want like more personalized reading, we can do this by booking a personal reading with me via the email address down below in the description box and in the first pinned comment, where we can arrange like a reading. There we can dive deeply in your situation, names, time frames, what is your best maneuver, what to do, what not to do, you get me? Now in the last part we are going to draw. I'm going to draw some dices about what to expect from the Harry Potter dices. Okay, we have this chest. So I'm getting with this the Four of Pentacles from the Everywhere Ditch Tarot. So there are a lot of secrets, a lot of things which need to be spilled. There is secrecy. There isn't much honesty. We have the spider, so somebody to them would be the spider, like building a new spider web, like a new foundation. Or somebody was like sneaking. Somebody was like pouring mostly. Okay, we have the centaur, which reminds me of Chiron. I was going to say Kronos. Maybe you need to like to heal, or they need to heal. Somebody could be Sagittarius as well, so healing. We have the Weasley twins. I'm getting for some of you, maybe you thought that this was like your soulmate, your twin flame, but it turned out that it wasn't. So sorry to tell you about this. I'm hearing that the truth hurts. We have this Hogwarts letter, so receiving information later. Somebody may be accepted somewhere, like a new job in a school. We have Professor Snape, like how it was said, unrequited feelings, like unrequited love, with Professor Snape and Lily. Somebody's name could be Lily. We have a frog. This is the first time I think we have so many animals. Somebody may have been like a frog, and frogs are a symbol of rejuvenation and a new life. So many animals, maybe you effed like animals. Somebody was saying that you were like an animal. We have the mandragora, we had it in pound number 2. The scream of the mandragora is fatal to everyone who hears it, so a lot of shouting and screaming. Like, yeah, you need to have like a chill conversation with not so much emotions. Like, it could be emotional, but not in the sense like screaming and not anybody listening. We have Ron Weasley. So somebody could be like a ginger from Gryffindor. How Ron and Professor Snape never seemed eye to eye. Again, it has many threads, it has many endings, it has many beginnings, it has many scenarios. It depends really on you. But the most important thing which I'm picking up is that you definitely need to have this honesty, this honest conversation, because I'm getting that neither is going to be fully at peace. I'm hearing somebody say you can't just ignore it. You can't just like make it go away. Yeah, I'm hearing that God is pushing both of you like to reconcile, to meet again, so you can put a closure. Нещо друго има ли? Да или не? Или да. Okay, my lovelies, I'm not picking anything else, so I'm going to be feeling right here. If the matches resonated, please give me a like, comment down below, and subscribe to help me boost and grow my channel. My name is Martin Lukleviot, my lovelies. I had the personal pleasure of being your personal guide and reader for today. Write me down and wish you all the very best of luck. Write me down below how things are turning out for you. I already said about booking a personal reading with me if you feel like guided to or you want to. And do not forget that I love you, love yourself, and meet you next time. Bye bye.